Since I was nominated to do this by Unvarnished Void, fucking narwhals,
You're not a speciesist, are you?
I will do a message to feminists.
Red alert. All hands stand to battle stations.
So, in case you haven't figured it out yet, your basic shaming tactics don't actually work. You can call people sexist.
Everything is sexist.
Racists.
Everything is racist.
Homophobic.
Everything is homophobic.
Misogynist. Transphobic. Islamophobic. Ableist. Patriarchal. MRAs. Basement-dwelling man-babies. Privileged, and all the rest.
You're fucking a white male!
I mean, I don't want to be here all year. None of that stuff actually works on people who aren't those things. You see, you can shame somebody who's like, oh, I'm not sure whether that's right or wrong. That's how you keep your own group members in check, but that doesn't work for people who are like, nah, that's bullshit. So, you know, you need to stop doing that shit, because you just look like Westboro Baptists at a protesting soldiers shouting out about how everything's Satan, substituting patriarchy. Nobody takes those guys seriously for good reason. So if you want to do that, continue. None of that shit's going to affect me in the slightest. Not changing my mind because I was called a sexist.
This is not a matter of political correctness.
Now, if you want to actually persuade people, there are some tools you could use. Facts, reason, logic. These are pretty basic things.
It's talking about logic. We're talking about universal Armageddon.
I mean, it's all very well when you make up your own facts and you reach the conclusion you want, but that's generally not how things should work. You start off with what we know, and then we build logical conclusions based upon those things. Which is why you got stuff like the wage gap being debunked repeatedly, because when you don't try to find the conclusion, you find that actually the facts lead you to a different result. So I kind of care about logic, and I really don't care about being emotionally manipulated. You're definitely one of the biggest sets of emotional manipulators out there. The loudest and most obnoxious
I'm reading fuckface
that there is around. But you're by no means the first. I mentioned the Westboro Baptist Church. Many religions do this. Politics, there's a lot of that goes on. Sports, you get a lot of that as well. It's all very basic stuff. It is aiming at the core of what it is like to be human, but since you guys go on so much about, you know, being inclusive, I would think it's time to stop being so tribalistic.
Die, cis scum.
In the end, it all comes down to this. You're doing yourselves absolutely no favours. Turn it down from 11, maybe just a few notches. Stop bitching about the most trivial of trivial shit.
There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
There's a possibility that perhaps productive conversation could occur. I tried.